You're just seeing endless screens. Where did my screen go? There we go. All right, here is a quick peek inside the Intellego Unit Studies grade 6 to 8 physics unit study. I'm just going to go through this real quick. Again, we opted for the PDF. It's a little bit more expensive, I think like 18 something for most of the discs, or roughly around 14 for the PDF. So they're not super expensive. Here you can see the table of contents, and you can use the table of contents to get anywhere. Just click on it, and there you go. So back to the table of contents, you can see what is covered in each chapter of the unit. And the reason they call each section within the chapter activities is because they're really just that. Here's the objectives for the unit. So what they, expect the kids to learn, and the materials needed for the activities in the unit. I don't feel like it's anything, over the top. They're all, small, relatively inexpensive things. It's a long list, but there's a lot of activities. Each activity section has an actual activity to it. So here you go into chapter 1, motion and force. The materials that you need for this specific chapter, so for each activity. It looks daunting, but it's really not. It's just, there's a lot of hands-on stuff, obviously. All right, so here you go. Here's where you first read. If you can't, so this just wants you to test it to make sure that you can get online. You do need internet access in order to use these unit studies. You cannot do anything without them. You'll find this worksheet at the beginning of every chapter. 2 unit studies we did, astronomy and physics, what I already know about, what I want to know about, and what I learned about. And that's like the first worksheet in each unit study that we've noticed so far. Because there's a lot of links to follow. So it could be a video, it could be another snippet to read. You just click on it. I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, there we go. Physics.org. I don't know why it says the text-only version, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. And so they just read through it. And then you close that out and you go back to the unit study. It's right where you left off. Now it's going to take you to an interactive. So let's just click on one of these just to see. Which of these is not possible with a smartphone? X-ray vision. Yay, I was right. You cannot have X-ray vision with a smartphone. More ionizing radiation is emitted by a banana than by a mobile phone. So there's a lot of interactive stuff for them to do on this page before they move on. Then you close it out again and go back. How about some cool physics facts? Follow the link and select one or more of the topics to read. So they can get as in-depth as they or you want them to. Kung Fu Science. Check out the physics in sports with one or more of the following sites. So they can choose one. So it gives them a lot of really cool, like real life information. The history of physics. So as you can see, it's not really a textbook. It's more of a guide that takes you to information in a certain order, which is what I like about it. They're not just sitting and reading a textbook. They're interacting with it. They're going different places. So I feel like it's not as daunting to them. And there's activities to help your children complete the following activity. So let's just see what the activity looks like. Okay, so you gather the materials, you create your racetrack, and then they collect their data for how long it takes them. And then they fill out the worksheet. You can print up the worksheets. So it really gets them involved in it, unlike a textbook. But like I said, these unit studies are not a textbook. It organizes the information for you rather than trying to find it on your own. So I think it's really cool, and I think the kids are going to enjoy it. But like I said, they haven't started yet. And they are very inexpensive. And here's a video. That's odd. Let's try it again. This video is unavailable in your area. Usually haven't run across that problem before. I am going to contact them about that. So there you go. Chapter 2, Force and Fluids. It's all done through videos and activities, some interactive, some reading, but it's all different. You're not just sitting there and reading a textbook. So I think it's going to be good for Caleb. So hopefully this has been a helpful peek inside anyway. I obviously don't want to give away too much of it, but that's it. And I will see what's going on with that video link and why we in Massachusetts can't watch that particular video. If anybody else has this unit study and is in a different area, let me know if you can see it. Now, how do I get back? All right. Good night, everybody.